Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to LRW Supper Showdown. I am your gracious host, the fattest, loudest in the room, Knuckle J Moose, here to bring you the commentary action of tonight's festivities. As we start things off,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Salem, Oregon, Lightning!
as Legacy Hale makes her way to the ring in this opening contest here tonight. A lot of crazy action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see some tag teams in action. Got ourselves a four-way go-go eliminator match. A possible defense or an earning, depending on how you see it, for a number one contendership. And later tonight, apparently we will be hearing from not only Marcadia Stevenson, the Tempest, but also the Queen of the Realms herself, both for Rahina, in tonight's activities. But right now, Legacy Hale. Oh, there's that creepy little bastard. I knew he'd show up.
Accompanied by Mr. Butler from parts unknown, the Queen.
As Her Majesty, the Dark Queen, makes her way down the ramp, being accompanied by her manservant, the one and only Purvis. As they both make their way into the ring tonight in this opening contest, as both ladies look to continue their climb in the Queen of the Realms division. Now, I know everybody else is going to be keeping their eye on the action, but I would very well advise to keep your eyes on that little bastard Purvis. It's not all he seems to be. Legacy Hale on one side, Her Majesty on the other. Here we go. And Legacy with a big chop, but oh, it doesn't work out in her favor. Ducks the grab, but gets caught up again this time and shoved back. Blocked the kick, though, wisely done. Clothesline. Made her weeble and wobble, but she didn't fall down. And now the Dark Queen trying to make the kids cry, brah. With that brain crush. Uh-oh, and stomped on the hand and a stomp at the arm. Split leg drop connects for the Dark Queen. And now continuing the onslaught. On to Legacy Hale's on the mat there. Now waits for her to get to her feet. Grabs a hold and shoves her into the corner. And now using that big boot to just choke the life out of her. Legacy sent to the bottom corner, gets picked up. And now walked out of there with authority with a backbreaker. Uh-oh. She's not done yet. Backbreaker number 2. Yep. Lands flush for the spine. Going for the pin. Thinking maybe that's it. But barely a 1 count. You see your manservant cheering her on. Uh-oh. Deadly triangle. But look at the power of Legacy. She picks her up and puts her down with a powerbomb authority. Legacy trying to go for a springboard. Gets caught. Sent into the corner. Fights out of the wrong side of town there. But gets caught with that caboose. In all different ways. Puts her on the mat. And now the Dark Queen Stomp at the fingers. Stomp at the fingies. Trying to keep Legacy from having a good chance to keep a grip. The setup for all those moves she's known for. Legacy sent up the ropes. Gets turned around and stomped through by the Dark Queen. And now these forearm strikes across the forehead and skull. And now cross-leg Boston Crab. But gets tripped up by the ankles. As Legacy fights on to hold on here. Pushed back. Oh, Legacy now with a combination of strikes gets pushed back again. Legacy keeps firing back with these strikes. Middle ropes. Oh! Middle ropes. Cutter. Spring. Shooting star cutter. Connects. Out of the corner there. And now return the favor as she stomps at the hand and fingers of the Dark Queen there. Kick to the gut counter. Tripped up. Now the Dark Queen moving her away from the ropes maybe. Stomp to the gut. Uh-oh, what is she looking for here? She got caught! She got caught! Went for that stomp and got caught with a cut with a pop-up cutter. Legacy now with that generational arm triangle. But the Dark Queen fights out of it in time. Uh-oh. And now both ladies looking to open up a butcher shop here. As these chops and these steamed hams go flying back and forth to each other with punish by the Dark Queen and another. Legacy finally gets a chop in. Big clubbing blow. Return the favor. And it's a Donnabrook. It's a field hockey fight. The Dark Queen coming out on top, and oh no. The 1031. That Jester Jangle. Oh, but Hale missed. Possibly going for the spear there. Counter on the Dark Queen, though. Drop to one knee. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Applied by Legacy Hale. Cutter. Cutter one more time with the cutter. 1, 2. And Legacy Hales cuts through her competition with that cutter. The Dark Queen had a lot of control early on in this match. But the tenacity of Legacy Hales was able to bring about the end of the match here tonight. After the counter pop-up cutter and a cutter out of the corner, this leaping throat slice. Cutter's flush. And for 3, as Legacy Hales picks up the victory here tonight over a fierce opponent. What will this do for Legacy standings in the Queen of the Realms division here tonight? And ladies and gentlemen, this is just the opener. Just wait till you see what else happens here tonight. Chad, I hope you're all enjoying. That was a good starter match for Super Showdown. What do y'all think? And now with the opening contest out the way, our next contest here this evening. As I've been informed, now clear to wrestle without any fear of injury yet again.
Making his way to the ring from Wichita, Kansas, weighing in at 240 pounds, Christian King.
Christian King trying to make this season 3 of LRW the cutthroat era of LRW as he continues to fight towards the opportunity to become the new and first ever LRW World Champion here of Super Showdown. Will it be Christian King and the dream to make this the cutthroat era become a reality with a win here tonight, inching him closer to the future? Ladies and gentlemen, only time will tell for now. And speaking of big men in the running for big titles,
Mountain Man Amir Aguilar.
as Ashir Akarifi, who almost earned himself a spot in that match for the crowning of the LRW World title in a triple threat match last week, tonight looks to climb the ranks again and make sure his name's put into the contendership for that new title here tonight with a win over Christian King. But will it be the big man from Afghan, or will it be this gentleman right here? Both men now in the ring. Ref rings the bell. Tricycle kick. Caught him with that pump. Coming out early but misses the bottom rope springboard moonsault as Akarifi pulling at the nostrils of Christian King there, telling him you need to breathe more, boy. Kick to the knee. Uh-oh. Strike misses. Oh, never mind. Brought him back around and caught him with it. And now stomp to the fist. Or stomp to the arm as his arm was placed up. King. Christian wisely doing everything he can to keep Akarifi off his feet. And a 2 count, but barely a 2 at that. Akarifi rolls through and bounces, just pure mass off of the physique. Putting Christian to the floor, now grabbing those nostrils yet again, trying to make him get over the area he needs. And look at the, wow! Christian countering that choke slam toss with a beautiful twisting counter. Diving splash just makes it from off the springboard splash. Across the ring. Countered though with a big forearm as Akarifi getting back in there. The Christian's waiting. Goes Akarifi off the ropes. Drop down. International. Oh, and a leg lariat. Able to get the height of Akarifi to catch him flush. And now Christian with that monkey, a single leg monkey flip via the arm drag. Christian now doing his best to keep Akarifi down with that elbow to the jaw. But only a 2 still. Take a lot more than that to keep the big man, the Afghani mountain down. And a headbutt to the back of the skull. Going for the pin, thinking maybe that's enough. Thinking maybe Christian wasted all of his energy, but barely a 1. Still a 1, all it means. And Akarifi now, oh, pop up. Power bomb, or just lifted him up into that power bomb, and now into the pin. Wow. Akarifi.
Here is your winner,
lifting Christian to the heavens and dropping him all the way to hell to pick up a dominant victory after the onslaught by Christian King. That was crazy. That's a new move. I didn't see that one yet. Oh boy. We talked about it in the beginning of the show. As we see Coyote Collins making her way to the ring right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the chosen one, Coyote Collins.
As Coyote Collins looks to try and get a pinfall victory to start possibly his chance at becoming the first #1 contender for the Done Did Good title after the victory, after the Gauntlet Turmoil Throwdown match at the pay-per-view. Collins coming very close to winning it, but in the end, just short of victory in the night. He looks to make amends to that from that match tonight. And of course, the quickest way to do it, to get that #1 contendership, is by challenging the champion for the possibility of becoming #1 contender. And ladies and gentlemen, our Done Did Good champion is making sure that he proves he is indeed not just a fighting champion, but a dominant champion at that means as well.
International All-Star Champion, Jason Wolfman Myers.
As the Lone Wolf Flames makes his way to the ring, now proudly wearing the Done Did Good title in his grasp. Makes you wonder how Furious Freeman must be feeling right now, knowing that he lost his title by no means of his own or by anybody else's in the ring, and now seeing Flames being the man to hold it. Makes you wonder. But tonight, there is no wondering who indeed is the Done Did Good champ. And that is the Lone Wolf right here tonight. Coyote Collins challenging for an opportunity to become the #1 contender here tonight. Coyote on one side, Flames on the other. Ring that bell. Coyote coming out with a back elbow already. Rolls through, went for that springboard moonsault off the top rope there, but the champ able to see it coming quickly. And now Flames, whoa! Twirling senton off the top, but got caught with the knees to the back. Stomp to the body, misses. Coyote sends Flames into a neutral corner. Oh! Capo kick in the corner. Trying to knock out the champ with it, but does not work. Instead, continues to stomp throughout the body and out. Oh, driving these knees into the jaw and temple of the champ. Coyote now stomp to the belly. Oh, double axe handle to the back. And now Coyote trying to find the perfect spot. Trying to find that weakness in the armor there. Oh, but got caught with a knee to the jaw. It's Flames. Oh, got countered. Both men continue back and forth. Uh-oh, Coyote slipped on down with that reverse DDT, but the champ rolls out. Trying to keep Coyote from doing anything here. Oh, but Coyote countering and setting him off the apron there. That's shoulder tackle. Oh, big line. That big Larry. Uh-oh, double underhook here. Picks him up. Oh, but Collins able to counter, it looked like. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he caught the damage of it. It's hard to tell from this angle. As the champ now back into the ring, letting the count happen. The Lone Wolf wisely knowing not to give Coyote any more ammo towards his to a win tonight. Oh, it just tosses him in that up. That back body toss. Sending Coyote Collins onto the mat there. Now slams him in the corner. Oh, but an elbow to the jaw, fights out of it. Coyote with the double arms up. Picks him up into a backbreaker. Beautifully done by Collins. And Collins now feeling the pressure from picking up on all that massive weight. And now slammed in the back into the top turnbuckle. Collins, double bounce moonsault off the middle rope into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, barely 2. The champ gets his shoulder up in time. As a reminder, there's no title on the line, but the chance to earn the opportunity to fight for the title is on the line as Flames throat thrust there. Uh-oh. Picks him up. Powerbomb position. Oh, sets him up for the stun gun instead. Flames going up top. Oh, there's that twisting senton by the champ, and then a big elbow drop to the heart. And now the champ fired up here. Collins, though, fights back. Snapmare puts him down, rolls through, kick to the chest. Collins looking for something on the apron here. Looking at springy with the thingy. Springboard forearm. Lands flush for Coyote Collins. Collins now slides through. Oh, champ ducked it. Ducked that twisting, shining wizard Enziguri combination. Drop down, grabs a hold, but Collins counters the grapple and pops him in the face with a couple. Uh-oh, rolls through the back. Pepsi twist in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh. He says he drinks Coke. Uh-oh. The champ furious and fired up. Goozled. Choke bomb. Choke slam. Choke way. And with authority, pins Collins. Wait a minute. And look right here. Jaden Worthy, who had had some issues with Collins before the pay-per-view. Happy to see him lose. A lot of great action here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The night continues on. So we see one half of Hailstorm.
One fall, making her way to the ring, representing the club from Syracuse, New York, Count Girl Stephanie Hale.
As Hailstorm is now one of the 2 teams I should say, actually, now, better way to say this. Hailstorm, one of the teams, along with Samoan Supremacy, who will be facing each other at the pay-per-view to be crowned the new dangerous duos of LRW. But tonight, Stephanie Hale, Little Miss Country, in singles competition tonight. No sister, no Heather. All by herself.
And her opponent, representing the Queens, from Yorktown Heights, New York, Sapeda Cox.
And one half of the Pretty Mean Sisters, Sapeda Cox, a woman who knows all too well about hunting down for those dangerous duo titles. Looks tonight to try to play spoiler to the rising momentum of not only Stephanie Hale, but her sister, but the whole team of Hailstorm here tonight in singles competition. Stephanie on one side, biting at the bit, ready to go. Sapeda on the other, getting herself ready to go. Here we go. Both ladies meet in the middle. Oh, beautiful arm, or forearm. And a big line for Stephanie Hale. She now picks her up and puts her down the wrong ways. Uh-oh. Trying to readjust the spine by cranking that neck and head there. Oof. Dropped her to the mat. Sapeda, though, returns the favor with a jawbreaker. Kick to the gut. Big chop. Combination of blows here. And a forearm to the side of the jaw, but gets caught. Oh, but she counters with that capoeira kick. As Sapeda taking out all of her frustrations right now on the Hale. In the corner there, slams her face first and now stomping away at the face. Trying to smear the makeup early. Of Stephanie Hale trying to ruin her night. And now Sapeda sending her face first into the corner. Uh-oh, stacks her up on the top corner, but no. Hale fights out of it and climbs back down easy. Clothesline duck though. Hale rolls through, gets caught with a clothesline by Sapeda and then the knee across the sternum. Sapeda now off the ropes, went for that shin check. That running shin strike, but no, missed. And now a neck breaker instead. After Hale moved and got back to her feet. Sapeda calling Hale to her feet. Counter to get her ass up. Brings in that martial arts kick. One. Ooh, barely a one of that. Sapeda now stomps away at the face. Turns around Stephanie and drops the knee, but Stephanie moved out the way. Got caught with a double leg takedown and then pummeled away at her. Sapeda showing a little MMA background usage there. It's been a while since we've seen the Pretty Mean Sister, so it's a good chance they've been off training. Trying to learn new and better things. Oof. Stump puller there, but counters. The other attempt, Stephanie picks Sapeda up to her feet. Stomp on the foot. Oof. And now cranks her back to a backbreaker on the knee. Sapeda climbing up the corner, fights out of it. Maybe a little opossum technique there. Picks her up. Face. Falling suplex face buster by Sapeda Cox. Then a knee strike to the in between the shoulder blades. Uh-oh. Stephanie just tossing her after grappling a hold of her. And now Stephanie clubbing blow from behind, picks her up. Electric chair face buster. Drops her face first. And Al scoops her up high. Oh! Tennessee Lullaby. As Stephanie Hale picks up the win. The ref checking on Safeda here. Wait a minute. What is Hale doing? Hale, come on. Oh, come on, Stephanie. Come on. Now, you know that wasn't called for. The ref checking on Safeda, making sure her medical team does not have to come out here to help her. Uh-oh. So we see Sally Crumpet making her way to the ring.
The following is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring, representing the coalition from London, England,
Sally Crumpet, the first entrant in this four-way a-go-go match here tonight on Supper Showdown. As though the Allied forces did not pick up the victory to face off for the Dangerous Duos titles. Maybe Sally might be looking for something else here for the moment. Maybe an opportunity to butt in somewhere.
And her opponents, first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 228 pounds, King JJ.
We already saw Queen. Why not see a King? As King JJ, the next entrant in the four-way go-go match, who did very well during the eight-man turmoil throwdown match at the pay-per-view. And though he did not become the victor, he's looking tonight to maybe throw his hat or his crown in the ring and contendership for a bigger title tonight. Now, as far as I've been told by Butrama Drakar, our general manager, there are no implications to this four-person match. However, I know Butrama just as well as anybody else. If someone shows up tonight in this four-way eliminator and shows off why they deserve to be in that match, I don't put it past them to add them into that running. And tonight, King JJ may, knowing Butrama just as well, may be looking for that to work in his favor here tonight in this four-way a-go-go match. As a reminder, there are three ways to win: pinfall, submission, or knockout. No disqualifications and no countouts for not only these two competitors, but for also this man.
And from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 228 pounds, the unpredictable Alexander Dalton.
After finally settling the beef between him and Jeremiah Smalls in that cage match at the pay-per-view, Alexander Dalton finally looks to get things back on track. And doing, as I said earlier, as King JJ may be looking to do. Try to give a performance to prove he deserves to be in a match, or at least be in contendership for the idea of facing for the world title of Super Showdown. And now 3 competitors in. Our final competitor of this match.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Marissa Matthews.
As Marissa Matthews makes her way down to the ring here tonight. Marissa may be looking to use this 4-way go-go match to launch her to a better standing in the Queen of the Realms division. Though we do know right now that Mercedes Stevenson has been declared the #1 contender for that belt due to her actions at the pay-per-view. And tonight we're going to hear from both ladies here this evening. And now, as I stated, all things are legal. The only way to win is to eliminate the other 3 opponents here tonight. Dalton now. Wow! Both men coming out of corners with multiple springboard moves. Springboard forearm for Dalton. And a tornado DDT for King JJ. JJ with a chair gets countered as Marissa catches him hard with that elbow to the jaw. Shotgun senton misses, though. She misjudged the angle. Now Dalton. Northern European uppercut to the back of the skull. And JJ, not happy, interfered with her. Caught her with a punch. Oh, Gator rolls through. Picks her up. But she counters the suplex. Gets caught with an elbow. Oh, to the body of Dalton, I believe. Oh! Back suplex onto the chair. And then that rolling senton on the Dalton. JJ getting caught. King JJ getting caught now. Russian leg sweep by Dalton, and Dalton pummeling away at him. As Matthews dribbling the face of Sally Crumpet. Oh, coming Guini! But only a 1 count. Dalton and JJ now. JJ stopping Dalton from doing something off the ropes there. Picks him up, scoops him down, and slams him. JJ, top rope, double leg split, or double leg moonsault, but does not work. Oh, countered into a bulldog. Take a drink if you will. And now Dalton going after Sally. Springboard forearm yet again. Oh, but Dalton gets caught with that chair. And she catches JJ with a tricycle into the pin, but quickly, only a 1 count at the most. Oh, Dalton's got Sally up. Pops her around with that forearm. Oh, and Marissa with a springboard splash, but gets caught with these forearm shivers by Dalton. Takedown. And now Dalton with a ground and pound slaps to the face of Matthews. Sally fighting King JJ now. She says there's only 1 king in her world, and it's not JJ. Pop up! 1-person flapjack. Now Sally going up top. Big splash across the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 count only. Northern Light on the floor. No pin attempts on the floor, though. The forearm and the pummels to the face of Matthews there on the floor by Dalton. Matthews counters with a trip up. Now Matthews trying to fire herself up, get the crowd behind her. She stomps. Oh, she's got a guitar. And breaks it across the body of Dalton. Dalton now trying to send Matthews into the thing. Oh! Twirling the scepter into the pin. But only two. Now DDT on the floor from Marissa. Oh, Sally counters. Gets caught. Spanish fly. Shades of his partner, of his former partner, Pedro Hernandez. Who, I don't know if you heard or not. Oh, as Marissa hears that shovel clock to her skull. But apparently, Pedro Hernandez has been doing really well since returning down to El Salvador. Down back to the South American League. As Sally Crumpet countered a kick and powerbombed Dalton on the floor. But I mean, that's the rumor mill going around. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to hear more from the rumor mill, go to rumormill.biz for all your ringsiderumormill.biz for all your ringside rumor needs. As King JJ got eliminated, they know something, probably. Twirling her around and dropping her on the knees. Sally Crumpet face full of knee by Marissa. Marissa missed the one-woman punch. The catch is done with it in a combo of that neck puller. Oh, by Sally, who picked up the chair and struck both Marissa and Dalton with it. As she continues to attack Dalton with that chair shot. Dalton now climbing in the corner, fights out of the side. Jaw clack via the knee, and uh-oh. Dalton says it's time to stop, but Melissa says no. He counters her, uh-oh, picks her up. Oh! London Bridge keeps falling down. And it's 3 for him to eliminate Sally. Wait, Sally! Pile driver connects. 1, 2, and Sally Crumpet picks up the victory in this 4-way go-go match. All the love in the world and respect to all 4 competitors for all the hard work they put in. But Sally Crumpet, that running power slam, taking out King JJ first. And right here, this beautiful combination by both ladies, but Dalton put her away with London Bridge. But right here, oof, that Parliament stamp, that pile driver, picks up the 3 for Sally Crumpet. This makes you wonder what this will do for not only Sally Crumpet, but maybe what this will do for the Allied forces. But a big win, nevertheless, for Sally Crumpet here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of action so far and even more to come. As I stated earlier, we will be hearing from our Queen of the Realms, both for Rahina and her number one contender, the Tempest Mercadia Stevenson, later tonight. But right now, another gentleman who is vying for the spot.
Making his way to the ring
to earn the chance at becoming the first ever LRW World Champion here on Super Showdown. Dresdendel making his way to the ring. Now, I don't know what exactly our general manager has planned yet to find and crown who's going to be in the match for the world title. The only person I know who is guaranteed due to the three-way match that he won last week, the Big Ear of Corn, Jake Cobb, has cemented himself a spot due to that win. And now it is up to the general manager to work his way through the roster and see who deserves to either face Jay Cobb one-on-one or to be the next person in a larger match to determine who's going to be fighting for the LRW World title. And tonight, this match here may be a match that helps decide some things for the general manager tonight. As here lately, Dresdendel has definitely been on an upward path towards earning a shot in his future. And speaking of a person who just earned a shot at potentially changing their future,
231 pounds, Dixon of
the flamboyant flyer, Dixon the Brain, here tonight after not accomplishing the goal of becoming the Dundee Good champion. Maybe tonight, using this opportunity to either elevate himself higher on the DDG division or to possibly upset and earn himself a random chance towards the world title. Dixon with these striking kicks and the big red boots went for the tilt twirl, but no. Got caught with a crossbody as the wisdom and experience of his opponent works in. Oh, shooting star press into the pin. One. Barely won at that, but still a pin count. Dresdendel now kicking at the legs of Dixon. Dixon dead again, going for that maneuver, but Dresdendel having it scouted. Oh! 630 clothesline misses as Dixon keeps working and keeps a shimmering. Uh-oh. Rebound stunner on the apron as Dixon waits for Dresdendel to get to the apron. Uh-oh. And Dixon yet again. Little edge guard there. It's another rebound stunner. Oh! And gets caught with a code breaker on the floor after that stump puller monkey flip. Dixon breaking up the count. Now to count to 3. As Dixon goes up top. Double X out of the back of the skull. Calling himself the Bessler. See how long it lasts. As Dixon the Brain. Oh, gets caught this time. Count of 3. Mr. Stento happy about it, but get a little bit too much celebration as Dixon once again launches Descendo to the outside. It's a bold strategy from Dixon. Oh! This time getting caught with that 630 clothesline by Destento. And now working. As the Warrior Emperor looking to do something here. Drop kick just straight across the side of the skull of the brain here. Uh-oh. Off the ropes. Drop kick misses as Dixon moves out the way. Counters, punch to the chest. Caught the leg kick to the thigh. Both individuals back and forth. Stun gun by Destento. And now calling for something in the corner, calling for the crowd. Double pop into that shotgun drop kick. Almost John Woo-esque. But I didn't see any pigeons or doves. Oh, there's that basement drop kick yet again. And now Destendo with that stump puller via the monkey flip. Going all the way up top. What's the Warrior Emperor got planned here? Floating senton, but misses as Dixon moves out the way. Throws him off the ropes. Hurricane Rana applied. Going for the pin off the Rana. 1, 2, 2.3. Maybe a little wise thinking that Destento used up a lot of energy, and he did, but still had enough to kick out. Oh! Knob knocker. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 count off the knob knocker. And now springboard moonsault at the top, but getting the knees up in time. Dixon picking up Destento. Gutbuster off that knee. Uh-oh. Whiff punish as Dixon keeps countering whatever Destento comes at him, but Destento says, bring it on. As he now punishes him. Oh, but a drop kick by Dixon. And Dixon now calling for Destento to get to his feet. Springboard Hurricane Rana catches him. And now picking up. Sending Destento. No, reverses. Single leg float over drop kick. Kick to the thigh. And now Destento off the ropes. So feet caught. Flipped over. Head scissors. Puts him down, saying that's how you do it. And now the Warrior Emperor up top. 630, but misses as the knees punches the gut. Oh, but a counter. A pop-up counter into a tornado DDT. As the Warrior Emperor, feeling the energy of the crowd behind him. Uh-oh, grabs the arm. Slap to the chest, out of the corner. Pops up and around and twirls him down with that arm drag. Beautifully done. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, 2.4. Both men inch closer and closer to the finish tonight. Look at this. Look at this. Aztec sacrifice. Will Dixon tap? No. Fights out of it and punches right in the eye of Destento. And now a little cat and mouse play. But it got caught. Springboard. 450 clothesline connects, and now Destento going up top. Uh-oh. We're going to see it here. 450 splash. 1, 2, as Cristento picks up the victory tonight.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
And is Cristento picking up the victory tonight. The great performance. Will this work out in his favor towards putting his name in the running for the world title? What we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, yes. One half of the other half of coast to coast. The brawler, Brooklyn, making her way to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Boom Squad from Brooklyn, New York, Brooks the Brawler.
And Brooklyn making her way into the ring. We already saw her partner Lola Angels in action earlier tonight. How will she do this evening?
And her opponent, representing the Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, Tia
As we saw Stephanie Hale, one half a Hailstorm, take on a former champ earlier tonight. Tia Tama, one half of Samoan Supremacy. The other ladies challenging for the spot, challenging the Hailstorm for to become the newest dangerous duos here tonight. Looks to follow suit and pick up a victory in singles competition over one of the former champs, saying that anything you can do, I can do it better. Both ladies now in the middle of the ring. Brooke, handshake out there. Oh, look at this. Yep, I knew that was coming. Brooke thinking she got the upper hand on Tia, but Tia's old school. Those Tongans, not someone to mess with, but a shoulder tackle by Brooke. And Brooke now pummeling away at her. From the corner, coffin drop connects. And I mean, out of the two, spinning back fist by Tia Tama. Out of the two members of Coast to Coast, Brooke is definitely the lady who likes to throw the hands the most out of the two. Don't have that be a discouragement to Lola. Lola can fight, but Brooke always looks for a fight out of the two. Lola will fight if she has to. Brooke wants to fight. And what better opponent than Tia Tama, who just coming back from injury after earning that spot, looking to continue the momentum for Samoan Supremacy. And brings her into hard way. Over the top rope. Throws her against the ropes. Oh, Brooke though counters and continues to punch, just to throw hands at her. Throws that clothesline, but Tia's not a lady to take down easy all the time. Combination as both these ladies keep striking each other. Hurricane Rana spikes her down. Sliding elbow misses. It's Tia now. Grabbing hold of Brooke. Oh, but Brooke counters. Brooke now sending Tia off the ropes. Drop down. Oh! Back body drop by Brooke Lynn. Oh, off the ropes. Flying shoulder tackle connects. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Shoulder tackle number 2. Ducks her. Whoop! Blue Thunderball. Caught her with the NYC combo. And it's fitting that with the brawler of New York City being up in the ring, eating a Samoan headbutt, which is never a good thing. Into the pin now. 1. As I was saying, with her being in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the New York City area, make sure to look for the big sign with the big bagel with the bandages as one of tonight's sponsors, Brawlin' Bagels out of NYC. You'll get everything and more when you come through the door. And now a snap. Hurricane Rana by Brooke. Kick to the gut by Tia. Both ladies just continue to throw at each other. Tia picks her up. Back body drop. Or back suplex. Beautifully done. Both ladies laying on the mat now. Tia Tama, though, getting to be the first one to her feet. Senton! Big girl Senton connects. And a big leaping elbow. Uh-oh. What has Otunga got planned here? Grabs a hold of Brooke. Kick to the gut. Oh, wait a minute. Brooke counters. And drops her off from the backside. Oh, wait a minute. What is Brooke doing? Brooke saying it's time for a little message from the 5 Boroughs. And 5 Boroughs punch. And now Brooke looking to try to pay. Spoiler, no. Tia saw it coming and counters. She grabs a hold of Brooke, picks her up. Nuke into the corner with a snake eyes. Now Brooke rolling to the floor. Trying to catch a breather, but Tia Tama not letting that happen as she deadlift power bombed to the floor. You heard the thud. Her body hitting that thin mat out there. From behind, double arm underhook. Picks her up. Throws her down. Elbow to the body. 4 count. It's Brooke. Hurricane Rana countered again. Oh, went for another counter. Got caught. Power bomb on the floor. Count of 6. It's Tia. Teeing off. Across the forehead and jawline of Brooke Lynn. Tia now heading back inside saying it is over. You lose, I win. And I think she may have knocked her out with that clubbing blow. As, wow, Brooke now just getting to her feet, but I can see from here dazed and confused. As Tia Tama picks up the victory here tonight. In brawling fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be seeing both Hailstorm and Samoan Supremacy face off against each other one-on-one at the pay-per-view to crown the new Women's Dangerous Duos Tag Titles champion, tag team champions.
Here is your winner, Tia Otunga.
As the ref is over here making sure Brooke knows where she is. Tia Tama standing defiant in the ring. Oh boy.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Massachusetts, weighing in at 268 pounds, the Terror, Jacob Cobb.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big ear of corn, Jacob Cobb. The only man guaranteed to be in the match for the LRW World title makes his way to the ring for a for a singles contest here tonight. Maybe our general manager Bustrama is using Jake Cobb to be the measuring stick on who should be allowed next to have an opportunity towards facing for that LRW World title at the pay-per-view.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dark Snyder.
And speaking of a man who deserves a shot, after the war he had with Jake Cobb last month, Dark Snyder looks to once again stand across the ring from Jake in the big ear of corn and possibly not only gain a victory but an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm happy, ladies and gentlemen, to see these two go back at it, because if you did not catch their last match, oh boy, it was definitely it was definitely a show stealer. And tonight may be no different. Appreciation to the general manager for setting this up. Big clothesline. Jay Cobb getting the big Larry off early. And now both men collar and elbow tie up. Jay Cobb a little bit low center of gravity there, pushing Snyder in the corner. Clean break from both gentlemen though. Snyder with a punch to the gut. Big overhand right. Combinations back and forth. Picks up Jacob for the 1031, but gets caught with an elbow. Jacob drop kick, but Snyder knew he was going to miss it. And now hammerlock. Oh, wait a minute. Picks him up, drops him on that arm. That hammer arm. Back suplex. Oh, Jacob picks him up, slams him down. With that beautiful spine butter. And now Jacob following Snyder to the outside. Snyder, quick shot to the jaw. They head back into the ring. Snyder waiting for Jacob, but Jacob, gets caught. Schoolboy rolls him up. What? Oh, not even a one. Snyder, though, continuing the coverage and throwing Jacob to the floor instead. Jacob, though, may have hit the steps there. It's hard to tell for the moment. Snyder now patiently waiting. Goes outside to Jacob. Snyder. Multiple strikes. Picks up Jacob. Oh, a pop to the eye by the big ear of corn. And now both gentlemen on the floor. Pop-up punch right on the jaw. With a trip up by Snyder. Snyder now sending Jacob into the steps. As Snyder trying to maybe get a rubber match between the two, but no, Jacob's back in the ring. Snyder was waiting, throws Cobb in the corner, turns him around, strike to the shoulder blades. And Snyder wisely just tried to do as much damage to the whole body. Oh, whirl around, Snyder counters, kick to the gut. Picks up the big ear of corn. Other neutral corner, snake eyes. Trying to pop the Colonels early. 1, 2. Ooh, 2 count only for Snyder. Snyder going for another pin. This time, wait a minute, he's got his feet on the ropes. The ref caught him on that one. Jacob not happy with him doing that, but he's still did it. Swinging scoop slam by the big man Snyder. And now Snyder on the middle rope. Calling the Jacob to his feet. Flying shoulder tackle. Wait a minute. What is going on here? This music sounding familiar. I don't know who exactly. I don't see anyone in the entrance. Oh! The Done Did Good champ Flames. Why is the champ attacking Snyder? And Jacob going for the pin. The ref trying to get rid of the chair. Got distracted. Snyder attacked by Flames. But Snyder now with a clothesline. Ducks another. Back body drop. And Snyder, spine butter of his own. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only is a super close, but not enough. What the heck's going on there? The champ. Snyder scooped and a slam to the floor, or to the mat there. Jacob counter, maybe the champ thinks Snyder is a worthy challenger for his title. And maybe trying to help Snyder out that way, but or doing it that way, but I don't. It'd be a different way to go at it. Oh, big clubbing blow. Is Jacob trying to do something there? Got caught with a big arm. Snyder now dragging Jacob away from the ropes. Look at the power of Snyder as that Dominator connects. That deadlift Dominator. And gets the 3.
Here is your winner.
Snyder picks up the victory even after the attack by the Done Did Good champ, who we saw in action earlier tonight. Was it because the champ sees Snyder as a worthy opponent for the Done Did Good title? Or does Flames have something worked out with the big ear of corn? Either way, it is now 1-1 between both gentlemen, to say the least.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's
Wait, what?
Wrestling Championship.
What do you mean it's for the title? She just defended her title last night. Or this last week. I thought we were going to have both ladies out here to talk about what's going on, but I guess Butch Drama said they don't want to talk. They want to fight. So we're getting an impromptu Queen of the Realms match in our main event tonight. As the Queen of the Realms herself, Bova Regina, not wasting anybody's time, including her own, and finally settling this beef between her and Marcadia Stevenson. And she just told her, get the fuck out here, bitch. I guess it wasn't Marcadia's choice. I guess. What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I'm being told from Butch Drama himself. Both Regina told him, both after the pay-per-view and tonight, that she wants to tear apart Marcadia tonight. And if she wants the title so bad, she'll put it on the line. So we are indeed getting a Queen of the Realms match between these two ladies. But does this favor the champ? Or does this favor her opponent?
Introducing the challenger from Venice, California, Tempest Marcantel Stevenson.
As the Tempest Marcantel Stevenson one side, getting what she asked for.
From Laos,
Oh.
the Women's Global Wrestling Champion.
Something's going on with our top down camera, apparently. But what the hell's going on here? Someone talk to guys in the truck. Come on, guys. Get shit. Now, Bo for Rahina. Showing off that beautiful belt right there. And it's on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The title up for grabs in our main event tonight. Crazy world we're living in. They're not waiting for any pay-per-views. They're settling it right here, right now. Arcadia now with these multitude of strikes. Oh, counters the chop block and gets a boot to the face. The champ off the rope. Sliding leg drop connects. One more for a measure. She turns it around. Catches her from both sides. Now the champ. Skull puller from behind. Stomps away at the belly of Arcadia now. Look at this cross-face bulldog choke. But no, Arcadia does not tap just yet. So here's a chance she could tonight. Champ scoops up the challenger. Shoulder breaker. Luckily, that knee pad keeps it. That destructive knee. And doing more damage than it should. Arcadia now getting tossed into the ropes by the champ. Drop down. Oh, single leg drop kick rushed into her face. Arcadia with an up kick to return and a forearm to the jaw. The champ springs back into action though. Stevenson waiting, grabs a hold, sends her to the ropes. Arcadia meeting her early on with that shoulder tackle. She continues to keep the champ to the mat, but Barfa gets back to her feet. Maybe looking for that pop, that one-woman punch. Got countered there. Stevenson letting the anger of the champion work to her favor, perhaps. She strikes the boot across the face. Middle rope splash. Lands flush middle of the ring. But only for two. The champ is not 100% still after last week, after this past weekend at the pay-per-view. Who Arcadia interjected herself during the match. Either to lay claim that she was going to be the next contender, or just to mess with both for Rahina. But either way, it earned her not only this match, but that face first into the apron. As it is the champ's match to lose tonight. Oh! Hooking spear kick. Arcadia's got to get the champ back into the ring. She cannot change. Titles does not change hand on 10 outs. Going for the pin though. 1, 2. Ooh. Champ getting her shoulder up, and now Arcadia is starting to feel the frustration as well. Slams the arm down. Uh-oh. Are we about to see? Oh, countered. Caught the leg. The champ. Twist around. The Mahi straw pin. 1. And a kick out at 1. Kick to the gut by the champ. Picks her up. Uh-oh. 7 degrees of pain. And now, I think we're about to see. Oh, yes! The Kata Hajime locked in. The Arcadia fights out and survives for now. Now she strikes back with these multitude of forearms and elbows to the jaw. And a slap in the corner. Wow. And now Marcadia stomping at her with a foot across the throat. Come on, ref. Stevenson calling up the champion to her feet. Grabs a hold of her now, drags her into the neutral, under the corner. Pulls her out. Scoop. Nope. Slips out of it. Reverse DDT by the champ. Uh-oh, what's the champ looking for here, maybe? Never mind. Sends her off their top, the rope, onto the apron. Uh-oh. Trebuchet launched. Trebuchet stunner off the top. Moonsault on the floor by the champion. But I think she caught the knees of Stevenson. She catches her with a running face drop. Champ back to her feet now. Oh! That deadly back roundhouse. But the champ breaks up the count instead of letting her get counted out. She's not happy with what happened. She wants to make sure Marcadia knows how screwed she is. A leg drop to the wrist. God. She is attacking all the joints tonight. Twist around. Wait a minute. Oh, no, Marcadia. No. Oh! Trying to snap the arm of the Tempest on the floor as the champ, look at that, tells her, I'm done with you. No, she's not. The champ going back in now. Seeing Marcadia get to her feet. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Suplex. No. Into the counter. Chop block to the knee. Marcadia from behind. Forearm to the kidneys. Punch to the top of the skull. Wait a minute. Oh! Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm connects. Marcadia going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, the champ getting the shoulder up defiantly. But Marcadia getting ever so close. Elbow to the back of to the face. Marcadia. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Marcadia now. Slap, strike at the champ. The champ, oh, countered. A little bit more whiff punish there. The champ says, come on, bring it on. I still got plenty to go. Marcadia, though, with the upper hand there, tosses her into the corner. Pulls her out, scoops her up, slams her down. And now Marcadia, what is Marcadia looking for here? Going all the way up top. Now talking smack, and she's getting to her feet. Flying crossbody. Lands flush. It's Marcadia in the bottom of the corner, but kicks her way out of it. Blocks the kick. Forearm to the jaw from behind. Stevenson tossing the champ into the corner. Oh, caught the kick again. Caught reversed. As the champ now pulls her away, sends her into the corner. German! Just with authority drops her down. Marcadia to her feet. Big boot by the champ. And I think we know what's coming next. Yep. The Katahachime chokes out Marcadia Stevenson.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Global.
And making sure she learned her lesson.
The Surgeon,
The reigning and defending Queen of the Realms wins tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. And we hope to see you soon for more LRW action on Monday Night Munchies. Until then, I have been the loudest fat ass in the room, Knuckle J Moose, saying good evening, good afternoon, and good morrow. Stay awesome, stay amazing, and stay wiggly. Good night, everyone.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Till one day a young man catches fire.